Rimmer, the stolen manhood incident. This is probably the worst and most horrifying situation in the entire list. In 1965, in Canada, a boy named Bruce Rimmer and his twin brother was born in a totally ordinary hospital. The baby was completely healthy, no issues at all, the parents were over the moon and they got discharged from the hospital soon after. But everything changed when he was just 8 months old. Turns out, at that age, a lot of boys get a circumcision, which is why his parents brought him back to the hospital again. The worst decision in their lives. During the surgery, a clumsy surgeon damaged his penis. Not completely, more like he didn't chop down the whole tree, just cut off the top, but there was no way to fix it properly afterward. Of course, it caused a massive scandal, but his family got some financial compensation and he went on growing up and living his life with that condition. Technically, all his important organs were fine, his body worked normally, he could have kids, and everything was almost fine down there. That's what I would say if his parents weren't total idiots and hadn't sent their son to this completely messed up psychiatrist John Money, the freak who was famous for pushing the idea that gender is shaped by upbringing. He told them to do a feminizing surgery and raise David entirely as a girl, and they actually listened to him. Just imagine how wild it was. They went ahead, castrated him, and completely changed his sex without his permission, raising him as a girl named Brenda and pumping him full of hormones. But the craziest part is that messed up psychiatrist just didn't get away with it. He was actually seen as super successful, claiming that he saved the boy, and society really trusted and liked this doctor. However, one day, grown Bruce Rimmer himself went public with his story. He emphasized that despite all surgeries, hormone treatments, and the doctor's interventions, he actually never identified himself as a girl. He never wanted to be a girl. He never wanted to do this operation and felt like he would always been brainwashed about being born a girl. He only found out the whole truth when he was a teenager. After that, he changed his name from Brenda to David and tried to reclaim his original sex. But unfortunately, the damage was so severe that it was impossible, and it led to severe psychological trauma, a profoundly disrupted identity, and deeply affected life. Contrary to what one might hope, the psychiatrist continued his work in the field without facing any consequences and died a natural death in 2006. Meanwhile, David Rimmer ended his own life at the age of 38. Polling